What's up, openers? We are on season 3, episode Fuck Me Down 5.
Yeah.
Y'all like I did that?
And with a little choke, too.
Got some drink in my cup.
Or a good co-host.
Ooh.
You didn't sign on it, baby.
No NDA.
I know. Openers, well, welcome to Open Relationship Podcast. We have an open and honest conversation as we talk about everything from A to Z as it pertains to the LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. You can follow me on IG at I am Rodney Wash.
I'm your host, Marco DePrence, and you can follow me on IG at Marco DePrence.
I'm your host, Shazam. You can follow me at _CanonPlay_.
And I am your host, Solomon E. Stretch. You can follow me on IG at Solomon E. Stretch.
And we have our host collection plate. So,
That was a smooth ass transition.
as you can see, the collection plate openers and sweet babies is how we pay for our production and everything like that. This keep us going live every week for y'all, which are the beautiful donations. So you can donate. You can give in 3 ways. Let me tell you how you can give.
Mm-hmm.
On the Facebook Live, Facebookers, you can send stars. Stars will give us money. If you are following us on YouTube, you can buy stickers or you can become a member. And a member is a monthly contribution from you all that will help pay for the podcast. $4.99 a month will go towards the production of our podcast, our sweet babies and openers. You can also give a donation. Donations, you can click in our description box, click that donate button. Now, we need some 5-star reviews because we are 5-star bitches. Okay, Trina, thank you. So, you can rate us on your whatever podcast listen to us on platform. Give us 5 stars or follow y'all. That goes a long way. We are very proud of YouTube having 1,000 subscribers. Now we need 1,000 reviews on Apple or
We're
Spotify.
trying to get a plaque from YouTube.
Yeah, that too. That too. But I was talking about the podcast.
Yeah.
You get a plaque
Yeah.
if you get so many subscribers as a channel.
On podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
On YouTube, yeah.
No, YouTube. I'm talking about the podcast. I'm talking
but he
about
said we was
audio.
trying to
But
get
the
a plaque
podcast is on YouTube.
No, but I'm talking about the audio version. Just
Oh, just kidding. My bad. Okay, let me focus right here. Cause
Yeah, thank
Off
you.
to the races, ladies.
my segment is the streets,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Stay in the street.
My bad.
Let me get an intro. So, as I was saying, no, I love y'all know I love. As I was saying, we need 1,000 comments or 5 stars on Apple or Spotify. So, openers, y'all know what to do. All right, Solomon.
All right, so I was responding to Neek. So as always, we love it when you slide into our DMs. We love it when you send us pictures. We love it when you send us comments. But we also love it when you come to our YouTube and you interact with us live. Especially when you come to our YouTube and you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Those are the 3 ways that you can interact with us. And we have our live events. So on our live shows, you can be in the 5th seat and contribute to our conversation.
Yes, we love it here.
Amen.
Amen. All right, Shazam, how was your week going?
My week is great. The gym is beating my ass. I'm in a caloric deficit, so I'm not eating as much. And I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. And I need a haircut. So, but other than that, life is great. Life
The
is
ass
sweet.
is looking tight.
Baby, the ass is...
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Hey, when Shazam walked in, I said, "You a little pink with her."
How was your week, Rodney?
You know what? My trash can came in today. I don't know why that made me so happy.
Because we're adults.
When I saw my trash can, I said, "Oh!"
Like the official city one? Yeah,
It's a new bitch on the block, huh?
It's a new bitch on the block. So I got the trash
Head
can in the
bitch in
recycle
charge.
bin, and I was just so happy. So yeah, that's really it. You know,
Baby just ready to take the trash out.
yeah, I'm just happy about my trash can. I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's so cute. I love it. As an adult, we get, listen, I found out I had a steamer the other day, and I was like, bitch, and been steaming vegetables. Okay? Got a new air fryer from Target, bitch. What?
I'm not gonna lie. I got excited about this new vacuum that I got.
Oh, bitch.
Look, well, you know, I dog sit from time to
Yes.
time, and so it cleaned up all that damn dog hair, and I was just like,
You got
Your house,
Dyson?
your house smell
no,
fresh
I
and
didn't get a
everything.
Dyson.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm old enough to get a Dyson yet,
I have
or
a
like
Dyson.
grown enough to get a Dyson.
It works wonders, baby.
Mm.
No. I have the Dyson air conditioner thing, but a vacuum,
It did wonders for your life.
it did.
Not Kevin Kill to my trash can. Yes, my trash can. Solomon, how's your week going?
My week has actually been really good. I've fallen into this place of just accepting things the way that they are, not trying to change them. And it has allowed me to just live in peace for a little bit. So I'm good.
I love that. Oh, I know, right? My week was good. My week was good too. I sat my ass in the house this weekend. I did a little bit more spring cleaning and got a lot of rest. Y'all know last week, that little hour that that it kicked my ass. Okay. But I was at work 15 minutes earlier on Monday. I was like, when your body tell you to sit down, you need to sit your ass down.
That is very true.
But yeah, y'all want to pay some bills before we get into the streets?
Yes.
Let's do it.
So, openers, as you know, but if you don't know, now you will know that.
What happened?
Yeah, we need
that you.
air.
Are you warm too?
No, but I'm looking at you, baby.
Like, I don't know what's happening.
Don't talk about our old bitches no more.
Girl.
Come on, we're going through menopause.
Oh, he's drinking water.
He's drinking water.
Okay, look, before we get into the streets, y'all always know we got to pay our bills
Pierre.
before we spend the money. If you don't know, now you know that Apple is our official sponsor for Open Relationship Podcast. In the description below, click the link. You can get 1 month of Apple TV, or you can get 1 month of Apple Music. And as always, your support is greatly appreciated. Now, let's go jump in these streets.
Okay.
So, on Saturday, I had the pleasure of watching the NAACP Awards, and I normally don't watch.
I didn't watch it, so let me know what's going on.
It was actually very nice. And again, I don't normally watch award shows. They're just too long or whatever. But I'm in this era of just like supporting more Black people and creators, whether they're rich, poor, or whatever the case may be. Queen Latifah was the host.
Nice.
She looked gorgeous, stunning. And her opening speech, she gracefully did it. But she had different comedics or actresses have mics on them and like help her out with the speech. And one of the people that had a mic on was Taraji. Because you know Taraji recently was in the media going on her media tour about how Black actresses, aren't paid enough or to their standard. So she had all the Black women stand up and everybody gave them a round of applause. And then after that, she made everybody stand up in the whole auditorium and give all the Black actresses a round of applause while standing on their feet. And I thought that was good because Taraji has received a lot of backlash of her press tour for Color Purple and things like that, which we all talked about. It wasn't the right time. Message was good, but it just was the wrong time.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Now, this is when I find this to be very interesting because when Monique did the same thing, nobody stood up for her.
Yep.
So why are we standing for Taraji? Not to you.
Oh,
I
I wasn't there.
Just to the people who are doing it because that doesn't make any sense to me. 'Cause Monique was very loud about it. There was her Black people allegedly doing her this way. So same script, different cast. Because who was she working with again? Oprah. And I love me some Oprah, so maybe please don't cancel me. But
Is this tea?
I'm just saying. I mean, shoot, the truth is the truth. So, you know, I just find that very disheartening. That would have hurt my feelings. If I was Monique, that would have hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I think it was needed, but I almost think it was borderline inappropriate because it was a dig towards Monique, in my opinion. Because you have all of this stuff that she said, and everybody's been like, girl, she complained. Like, we just talked about it recently. We was like, yeah, she's been complaining a lot. But now for everybody to be behind this whole, like, black actress movement, and Monique originally started it, it's kind of rude, honestly. And then, if you want to be honest, like, Taraji keeps backpedaling to me. 1 minute she's okay with Oprah, and then the next minute it's like, black women need to get paid. The next minute it's like, oh no, I'm fine. But then the next minute it's like, she's straddling the fence to me. And I know she like supports black women getting paid, but is it like, bitch, did you get paid or did you not? Like, we want to know. It's always her straddling the fence when it comes to it, and I just don't like it. It's very confusing. And it makes it look like Monique was like crying wolf when really she wasn't.
Sure, it wasn't.
I didn't look at it like that, but this is why we have these conversations, to look at it at a different light. So thank y'all.
Yeah.
But I also think that the visuals are different, and so Monique came with the conversation and she was very angry, and then you have Taraji who comes with the conversation and she's very tearful, and so one, you're going to get more. I guess more of an appeal than the other, and then when you come with a conversation that is pretty angry, people always want to get defensive, and so I get it. I'm on board with you all. I think it is.
Yeah. I was like, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Going through today, it's okay.
Sorry, y'all. We got a lot going on over here.
But yeah, that's my piece. Go ahead.
But Color Purple won 10 awards that night.
It should have.
We're at the NAACP Awards. I love it that it did because it's the NAACP Awards. But at the Oscars, what did it win?
Color Purple was damn good.
I'm not saying it wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm saying like it didn't get what I think it should have got.
Okay, at the Oscars.
At the Oscars, I don't like. Coleman Domingo was amazing as Mr. Like, he painted a whole different picture of Mr. in everybody's head. And he was up against some other people, and they was like, I personally still think the Oscars are very white, but that's just
Very
me.
much so.
Yes.
And you know what's so funny? No, that's the Grammys. No, but
Same
is the
thing.
Oscars ran by a black man too? Black person? I think it's a black
The
woman.
Oscars are ran by the Academy.
No, but I think the person over the Academy is a black woman.
Oh, I don't know.
If y'all let me know. I know some of y'all watch TV. Let me know. I know it was like 2 or 3 years ago. It was a black lady. This is what I'm gonna say about this. We have to stop complaining about white spaces that was made for white spaces. We can go where we are appreciated. Like, they had the Country Music Awards. You know what I'm saying? Why is the CMT have a higher value than the NAACP? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that less than, if you were the CMT in the country music sector, you're the bomb.com. So I don't know why we don't have that same wow congratulations factor from the NAACP.
I think that, granted, Color Purple deserved everything it got, but I think the NAACP is like apologizing and trying to give Color Purple their flowers, because when it originally came out, they boycotted it. The first time Color Purple came out by Alice Walker, the NAACP boycotted it because it spoke to family things that didn't get spoke about, basically taboos in the black family. It talked about rape and molestation, and it had lesbianism. Like, it had 2 women kissing, and the NAACP were outside of the theater boycotting the Color Purple. So I think it's kind of like, okay, we're like backpedaling and we're turning, but at the same time, I do agree with you. We do complain about these white spaces, but then we don't show up to the black events.
Yeah.
Because people don't go to the BET Awards, people don't go to the NAACP Awards, but then we complain Oscar so white, Grammy so white, but yet we're still going.
To answer your question, the president is Janet Yang, and she does not look black on my computer.
When did she be? Yeah, she just became black. 2023, 2024.
She don't look black.
Look at her previous.
She just became black.
At the previous.
She don't look black
No,
on
look
my
at
computer.
the previous. I think previously it was a black woman. No shade. It was a black woman. I'm 100% sure.
And she doesn't look black on his computer.
No, she's a white woman now.
Okay.
Or whatever she is.
I was very sad that Halle Bailey didn't receive any type of award.
From where? NAACP?
Anything. From Color Purple, Mermaid. Like, I just felt like we are rooting for her. She was like our princess, our Ariel, our this, our that, and like breaking the standards. But like, I just feel like she decided something in her personal life, and now it's affecting everything in the public light. Which I don't think it's
Talking
fair.
about her having a baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for I'm gonna say it. I think for white people, like for white awards, that fucked her up because people are like, oh my god, this is the Disney princess. My daughter's like this. You're pregnant. You're not married, and like white people have very high like I want to say they have like high. I don't want to say high standards, but they have this thing of like, oh, like you're supposed to be a role model for my daughter.
But
Megan
you
Thee
vote
Stallion
for
is
a
not supposed to be a
president
role-
who has 3 baby mamas.
right, and
Get the
grabs women
fuck
by the
out of
pussy.
here, y'all.
But you have to
Let me
like.
stop. I said I'm not gonna cuss this season like that. Let me calm down.
Like that?
Let me calm down.
Okay.
I'm trying to calm
I
down.
think in the white eye it messed some things up, but like I don't think like black people are like holding it against her. I hope not.
She should have won something. That
should've.
was a pivotal moment in history. Like that's a history-making moment. And even for the Oscars, I'm gonna go call them out. For you all not to even acknowledge that's just very disrespectful. And I'm not there yet. I don't know how it feels. I'm not an actor and all actors and all that stuff. But if they had a podcast space like that, I would not want to go to any show that does anything like that. It needs to be fair. And every white damn movie is not good, and every white damn movie is not bad, and every black movie is not good.
Right.
Let's just put that out there. But with the ones that are good, needs to be held to the same standard as the other ones, because I don't be mediocre. Like when that show won with the woman fell in love with the little fish.
Nemo?
No, it was a real woman who fell in love with a fish or something like that. Like some type of fish man.
Free Willy?
It was like probably 4 years ago. That shit won so many Oscar awards. And I'm like, this movie was so fucking boring. Like, it was good, but it wasn't like worth all them fucking nominations and them wins.
What movie was it?
You gotta look at it. It was a white lady. She was deaf. She was deaf. No, for real. She was.
I know that.
She was
I'm
deaf.
not-
And she fell in love with a thing that was kept in a container in some type of laboratory, like some type of fish man. Like, you have to go watch the movie. It's a movie. But like, I don't feel like that movie. What I did wrong?
We just don't know the movie.
I know.
He was like, Free Willy, Finding Nemo.
Oh no, no.
But
you
like,
ignored
names.
everything.
If y'all watch it in the comments, let me know. But like, that movie won some nominations. I'm like, wow. I was like, wow.
I don't know what movie it is.
Exactly.
We're gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Next on the docket,
Not we gonna look it up.
you know one thing
Somebody said Helen Keller in the comments. I'll see y'all next week.
podcast is over. Thank
Wait.
y'all so much.
Oh my God.
Why would
Jared. Jared.
So side note, this is not on the.
Jared said, "Well, if Marco could just call out movies,
Names,
I'm gonna
why
call
can't I
out."
name a name?
I mean, we see getting close. Marco said Free Willy. What kind of fish man
Free
is
Willy.
Free Willy?
Who was
Finding
Free
Nemo.
Willy?
Free Willy is a fish though.
But who fell in love with a whale?
Oh, a
have
white
you seen
man.
the movie?
Yes, I love Free Willy.
How would
1,
you
2,
guess
and
that being a
3.
storyline?
I thought it was a little boy in the movie.
Yeah, I said. Did I not say?
No, you said the
No,
white man.
he said a
was a
woman fell in
man.
love with a
Oh,
fish, and you
boy.
said Free Willy.
That's it. The Shape of Water. That's the movie. Y'all look it up. Y'all watch it. Come back next week. Let me know what y'all thought about it.
So
I ain't never
side
heard
note,
of it.
today is National Laughter Day. So this is very good. But next up on the docket, I'm really tired of straight men using gay people as a viral moment and shit like that.
Clickbait.
Thank you. So over the weekend, Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young, 2 NBA straight, quote unquote, NBA basketball stars, was having some type of Instagram FaceTime moment. And they bring up. So Nick Young was on College Hill, and he was asking him how his experience was, and he was like, "Well, Saucy Santana was the person I was close with. He's cool. That's my
Santana
dog."
was on College Hill?
Yeah,
What College Hill?
So
It's a new one?
yeah, it's coming out this year.
Oh, like season 3.
Yeah,
What school they
that's
at? Do we
the
know?
celebrity one. I don't
Right, do we know what school they're
yet.
at? Oh, okay.
But
Hopefully they graduate.
girl.
Sorry, go ahead.
But Gilbert, one thing I hate, you know that black people laugh when we just laugh historically, run away, push each other and shit like that. So apparently he didn't know who Saucy Santana was.
He knew who the fuck he was.
So he Googled him while
That could have been
online.
true.
He knew who he was, y'all.
Cause my cousin don't know who he is.
That was clickbait. He knew who he was.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I think about it like this. If you know who Carisha is, which is a bad bitch, you kind of know who Saucy Santana
He took
is.
that as an opportunity to be a jackass.
So then he piggybacked 2 days later, 48 hours later, and was like, oh yeah, so if Megan Thee Stallion was twerking and Saucy Santana was twerking, he don't know who he would give his money to.
Who said that?
Gilbert.
I know he lied right there.
But I thought he said, didn't he say something along the lines like you was cool with a nigga with nails and a beard?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But then piggybacked and like tried to make this whole viral moment and shit like that. Just say you gay. Just say you like
I
ass.
think he was trying to save face. I don't think he's a gay man.
I don't think he's gay neither.
I don't think he's a gay man. I think he didn't want to get canceled. So he tried to find the best
was
thing
scared.
to be scared. Yeah, he was scared. Cause
But nobody knew you before this moment.
But baby, let's be very clear. The gays have a lot of power. And we say somebody's canceled, bitch,
I
they're
think we have
canceled.
too much power in my opinion. Sometimes we
Okay.
can be very mean.
Well,
Us
that's
we're
as a
here.
community us as a community can be very mean and nasty. Cause if y'all don't know, somebody posted a viral clip, right? Made a clip go viral. Let me say that. And they were trying to call me fat, all kind of things. This the same damn community. No, I'm calling the bitches out.
I didn't see that. I
They
didn't
was
read
the
that.
I
same
didn't
damn
read those comments,
community
but yeah.
who supposed to be uplifting and whatever. And so I'm just like, even though I'm not sensitive, I'm gonna fuck about these hoes because my life is good.
Yeah, glow.
Glow, yeah, glow. Stuff on these bitches, stuff on that code, yeah, glow. So, but my thing was like,
He wasn't cussing this season.
these are the same people that say, gay rights, gay this, gay that, gay this. But when you don't agree with somebody says, you tear them down. You tear them down. So, and you say mean things like, what if I was insecure about certain things? I was, suicidal and all this stuff they want to throw out when straight people say things
But
about
do you
us.
think that means we have too much power, though?
We do.
I love the power that we got.
Everything is
I
not
know
worth
that.
being canceled. This is my opinion. Now, some things are worth being canceled.
I think that's
For
dangerous
him
to
making
say,
funny
knowing
of whatever, I don't think he should have been canceled for that.
I think that's dangerous to say, knowing what gay people have had to do to get the power that we have.
I don't think so. Sometimes I think it's overly rated.
I think that the gay community, the LGBTQ plus community, actually does have some power.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, and I think that if we were to use it productively and effectively, and economically, we would actually have a lot more power. Like if we actually got out there and voted, if we actually got out there and put our money towards things that bettered our community. Like in Savannah, there's a group of people who is starting a board for people of color, LGBTQ plus. They have I think it's 2S LGBTQ plus community for individual who are entrepreneurs. And so they want to raise money and have an organization where individuals in the community can come and get education on like how to apply for grants and fill out applications
that.
and do all these things to further their entrepreneurship advancements. If we do things like that, it really makes a difference. What Rodney's talking about, yes, we do have the power to cancel. We do have the power to uplift. We also have the power to tear down.
Thank you.
And so I get your point. And also get Shazam's point.
Yeah.
I know y'all are going to say Solomon is riding the fence like he always does. But
all two things can be true.
yes,
They can
they
coexist.
can be true. And we do have to acknowledge that if we say that we have this power, but we're also marginalized, then we're doing ourselves a disservice at the same time.
I mean, look at the shade room. Post something, black folks is tearing each other fucking down. But Lord, let a white man say something they don't like. Cancel that nigga left and right. But y'all will call black women ugly monkeys. The shade room is not a nice place. Like, let's just keep it real. Like, no comments be commenting.
Well, I think we all knew that, and that was created by a black woman, so
So I'm just saying, I just feel like it's just yin and yang to me.
I don't follow the ass, but anyways, go
But,
ahead.
there could be a whole nother conversation.
Boycott their ass. They're terrible. They post shit because that really just struck a nerve with me because they post shit and they post it because they know they're going to get bad comments. They know they're going to get people to say horrible things about people, knowing that they're like going through shit. Like, specific example, they posted Mooney Long like a few weeks ago, and she had on this pink dress. She looked gorgeous. She's really skinny, right? And she has lupus. And people in the comments like, she looks too small in that. Yes. And people were like dragging her. That's just like people dragged Eva one time because she was too skinny in the shade room post to her. Like, I think they do shit that like sets people up and sets people up for bad comments. And it's just like, why the fuck do y'all continue to do that?
And ain't that ran by a black woman?
Yes.
That's what.
And why the fuck do y'all continue to... Girl, go ahead. Cause
viral moments. And last but not least,
boycott them.
Megan's going on tour. Y'all going to the Hot Girl Summer Tour?
No.
I would. She got the catalog.
I knew you would say that.
I'm definitely gonna go see Megan. I think the first time I seen Megan was at a cookout at DC Pride.
I remember that.
And it was
there.
when she first came out. All you saw was this like Escalade kind of pull behind the stage, and then she got out and like ran up in her little. This was when she was first. Like, she didn't have like big sponsors like fashion, all that. She had red hair. It was like two like kind of like
Buns.
Poison Ivy and like red down her back, and she got up there in these little bitty ass booty shorts and rapped and shook her ass, and the whole crowd was going crazy. So I think she's gonna put on an amazing show, and on top of that, Megan love the gays. Like, it's gonna be great, and it's gonna be hot outside.
I'm gonna be there with my Poom Poom shorts on.
Oh, really?
Yes. The show that hopefully I'm at, hopefully I'll go to Gag City this week because Nikki canceled a show last night in New Orleans. So I've been praying to the...
She says she thinks she has COVID. Yeah. She tweeted and she was like, Barb's pray for me. I've been having symptoms that feel like COVID, and then they canceled.
Okay.
But side note on that, did you see what Monica did?
No, what she do?
So Monica is on the Gag City tour, as we know.
Correct.
Monica was like, she posted something that said like, sorry, New Orleans, we love y'all. We're going to make it up to y'all. Some mom, I don't know her name. I wish I knew her name. She posted on Monica's comment. She said, oh my God, Mo, my kids love you. Please just meet them before you leave. Monica said, okay. This was yesterday. Today, they posted photos of Monica. Like, she went and found this family and met the daughters. It was so dope. So shout out to Monica.
Monica be doing, she does stuff like
Gunica.
that. Yeah.
I love her down. Can't sing, but I love her.
Nah, we ain't gonna do all that because she can sing.
She yodels. She can't find her notes when she's at tour.
Sing. She can sing.
She can't find her notes.
She can sing.
Beautiful gowns.
She can sing.
How's your tea, Solomon? Little warm.
Beautiful gowns. But we love Monica. Love Gunica.
And last but not least, before I turn it over to Shazam, y'all know
Gunica.
J-Lo was on tour?
I love Gunica. Y'all know she's got a machine gun in her trunk.
Really?
Yeah. Y'all ain't never heard her called Gunica before?
No,
Y'all,
never.
comments, openers. Y'all done heard Monica be called Gunica? People have been calling her Gunica forever.
So, random question. So, this has been tickling me all weekend. Did y'all know J-Lo was on tour?
Shut up.
J-Lo.
I know she just released her movie.
But why is she on tour?
For the movie.
No, a musical tour.
For the movie.
No. Okay.
The movie is the musical.
Is it?
Yeah. It's called like The Greatest Love Story Ever Told, or This Is Me Now, or something. Some shit.
Well, yeah. The title of her tour is This Is Me, ... now.
I think that's the same as her movie.
Yeah, so she just canceled 7 cities, seven shows in different cities.
Nobody wants to see
Due
her.
to low ticket sales.
Yeah, due to low ticket sales. And I was like, I would never cancel a show because of low ticket sales.
You have to. You got to make your money
Well, you
back.
remember what's his name? Is it DaBaby, the one that got canceled for a little bit for saying DaBaby?
I really like
He was
him,
selling
too.
2-for-1 tickets.
I mean, there's a well-known
His sales dropped so
They
much.
was on group boo.
He ain't never, you know what's so, but he deserved that shit. He ain't never bounced back from that
He didn't
moment.
recover.
Baby, he's gone.
I hate it because he has some really good songs with Megan. Every song he had with Megan, not hard.
I mean,
That is a good toxic rap relationship.
So did the gays have too much power in that situation?
no, they was right in that situation.
Oh.
Cause I don't that rant didn't make any sense to me. It's a time and place for everything. Like I did say, I do agree with some things they do.
Okay.
Some things I don't. And go black folks too. Some things I agree with, some things I don't. But in that situation, he needs to eat what he said. Now where your straight homophobe ass people at? Did they get those 2-for-1 tickets, sis?
One day, the people are going to understand that the gays have money and they like to spend their money. And if you piss them off and they don't want to spend their money, your tour is probably going to flop. Because let's be honest, the straights are not spending $400 to $500 to go see Beyonce. They're just not doing it.
But when they tried to cancel Beat King, I didn't agree with that.
Who's Beat King?
With Beat King, that some boy came on his stage trying to twerk, and he told the boy, hell no.
Who is Beat King?
He had to listen to it. You know his songs. He got like 3 good songs out.
Wait,
Name
Beat
'em.
King,
Name the songs.
Get your head, get that bread, get that head,
That's-
then leave. That's Beat
a
King.
woman.
No, it's the man who raps on that beat. The man who rap, he's called Beat
But
King.
she said the chorus, not the rap.
Child, he raps. Damn, he got some good songs. Now, if you don't know, you don't know. However,
damn.
a gay boy walked up on the stage trying to twerk, and then security pushed him off. He said, and that was kind of harsh, but he agreed with the decision because every man is not gay, and that's okay. Like, it's okay to be gay, come to the audience dancing, but don't come on nobody's stage showing your ass, and that man ain't gay.
He sings Then Leave. He sings,
Yeah.
Is that DJ Chose? Thick? That song, that's Beat King. Outside. Keep It
Bitch,
Poppin'.
we outside tonight? No, that's sexy.
No. That ain't her either.
No,
but-
just my bad. I don't know nobody.
But yeah, but like I said, I just feel like sometimes it's okay. I want to get to a place where it's okay for everybody not to agree with what you do, and get a place to where where you are comfortable within yourself. It doesn't matter because somebody will accept you. I feel like we try to go to place and force it because I'm gay. You gotta make you have to listen to me. I don't like that shit because if I'm straight and I'm okay with like gay people like whatever, but I don't want around me. That's okay. And that should not be like weaponized to say you a homophobe. You don't want that around you.
Well, that kind of thinking is dangerous because that's
I
like
don't think
saying
it is.
It is because that's the similar on the backside. That's like white people saying I don't want my kids around black kids.
If you feel that way, baby,
You don't think that's dangerous? That's the same rhetoric that the Trump supporters have. That's
this
dangerous.
is how I feel. I just feel like sometimes we just overly do things.
But when people don't accept people, that then leads to them stigmatizing them. Then it goes to violence.
Respect them. I think respect should be for everyone. Respect the individual. But if I don't want that around me on my stage, I should not be forced to have gay niggas twerking on my stage if I'm not gay.
I think that's okay. I just think
that's what I'm talking about that aspect.
that's okay. I think the thought process of saying like
I
being
might may deliver it wrong, but that's what I mean. Like
Okay,
stuff
we
like
following.
that. Yeah.
we see each other.
Yeah.
Take it away.
No, that was good. I like being in the streets today. The streets are ghetto. I can't wait till the summer.
Ooh.
That's how you run the streets.
Oh, I run the streets.
Wait a minute. Is that Phaedra?
I should bring more wine.
Yeah, you should.
So, Situations by Shazam, we have been on a missing you topic and different things. So today is missing you, Brandy, Tamia, Shaka Khan, Gladys Knight, every other R&B woman that was on the song. It was about 5 of them. But y'all know that song from Set It Off when Jada Pinkett was cutting off her hair, sitting on the bed and opening the money.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's what she was doing. She was cutting her hair and she was going to call them in.
I just love the visual.
So missing you, it always thinks of somebody dying, somebody like going through something. So today I want to talk about wills and funerals. I think it's very important that as a black community, specifically the gay black community, we talk about it because so many people do not have wills. They don't have life insurance, and these things like burden black families when they leave. If you are a Bible reader, it says a good man leaves an inheritance, right? And so many people do not walk in inheritances when people leaves. So, do any of y'all have a will? Why or why not?
Yes.
I don't have a will. I have life insurance. I do need to get an estate planning thing. Because I have a house now and property. And
Say it again.
But that process is just very confused. I guess 'cause I don't know how to do it, and nobody in my family has ever done it. Now, we do have estate.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Now, we do have wills. So I thought a will covered all that, but
Yeah, estate
apparently
planning is a little different.
estate planning is different from a will because my great grandma has a house on the same street. It was built in 1924, still up, available for anybody in the house. Her lineage. I am like the great grandchild, and she got like great grandchildren now, but she's dead, and it's heir property, and it's in the will it says this will always be for the family. You can never sell it. So what's different from that for having an estate? If that makes sense. That makes sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't understand the difference. If I'm just gonna be honest. I don't understand the difference.
It's funny you asked that. I work in the financial world, and no, I don't have an estate or a will, but I do have No, they watch it. I do have people as my beneficiaries, so they can.
Who watching what?
This podcast. I do have people. I do have people lined up to receive the money that I have in my 401k and investments and shit like that. So.
Yeah, I don't have a will either, and it's something that I've thought about because my mother has recently talked to us about it. What about you guys' funerals? What do you imagine that would be like when you die? Like, have you thought about this? Is this like, have you like, because a lot of times in people's wills, they say like how they want their funerals to be. Like, if you had to answer to somebody right now, how do you want your funeral to be? What do you want it to look like? What would
Can
you
I
say?
go first?
Oh, yeah.
So I've been planning mine. So I want mine to be a party. I want mine to be a celebration of life. I want to be cremated. I want everybody to get everybody that's invited to the celebration of life to have a little piece of ashes to take with them.
Really?
I want everybody.
Wait, you want everybody to walk away with a little bit of you?
Because it's invite only. Like a whole graduate.
Your funeral is invite only?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're getting party gifts?
Yes.
And it's going to be ashes.
So they can take it with me or take it with them.
When you look on my face, these are the pieces
But I also,
for me.
on the flip side, I also been thinking about being planted as a tree, so people can come to the tree and talk to me, and like that would be my next level of life.
So it's like in between the two, like giving ashes, or you being a tree, or are they going to get ashes and there's going to be a tree?
If you don't want ashes, you can come see me as the tree.
You think you got enough body to be ashes and a tree?
Yeah.
Okay, just confirming.
Oh, never mind. No, but I want an all-white party and everybody just come with a splash of color. And I got a whole DJ list planned and everything. Yeah, I've
So
told
you
my
want
mom.
a party?
I want a celebration of life. I've told my mom. I told my nieces. I've told my family. I've told my best friends. Like, this is what I want.
You told openers.
If this is something that this is the last memory of me on this earth, this is what I want. And make sure Beyonce is played.
So I am currently working on my eulogy. Mm-hmm. Cause I think that's the hardest thing to write when someone's going away. Right?
Okay, so just to dive in a little bit, give a little backstory of like what you're putting in your eulogy, because a lot of times eulogies are typically done by like a pastor at somebody's church, and they
Not eulogy. What I'm talking about, obituary.
obituary. Okay.
Thank you for that correction.
I was gonna say, girl, you write your eulogy.
No,
He
I
would be
do.
like, I'm great. I'm awesome.
So I do have a eulogy. Say it again, obituary outline already, because I want to make sure I don't want people to miss stuff about my life. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be written in my words. And I want a goodbye video. I want a goodbye video to bring people peace. If I have the opportunity to know I'm about to die, I want to be able to make a 15-minute video that's expressing how I love life, how I live life. And don't be sad for me going, because I know where I'm going. And just sending encouraging words and let people know who, even if they are alive, that how much I love them.
Eric Wright said, cremate me, mix me with some soil, grow some good weed, and smoke me for life.
Hey, I like that.
I haven't thought about it, but there are like certain things that I know I want. Like, I know, like, I want it to be big. I want it to be very grand. And I want everybody to be in all white. Like, I definitely love the all white.
I can see that.
I don't like all black is like, it's just very sad. Like, I don't want my funeral to be sad at all. Funeral is spelled how? Y'all know?
Fun.
Thank you. Fun. I want it to be fun. I want people to be singing. I want people to be dancing. I do not want people crying and all that. Like, I hate going to funerals and people are like falling over the casket and screaming, "Why, Lord," and everything else. Like, if you treated them right, they was here, you wouldn't be doing all that.
Invite only.
I don't need you like at my like. I don't want all that. That is too much. Like that. I just want it to be fun. I want it to be light. I want to be smiling in my casket. Like, make sure I have on some shoes like Aretha Franklin did. Like, I want my whole... Yes, like, open the casket up. See me, baby. Okay?
Because he's a 5-star bitch.
Girl, by then I'm going to be a 6-star bitch, okay? I'm going to be a very rich bitch, okay?
Like that.
Girl, stand me the fuck up.
Look, he would probably be posed.
Girl, and make sure I got some gel on my head.
This how he would have wanted it.
And the lineup, make sure it's Chris. Don't fuck it up.
Hand out signatures, party flyers, all that. So.
Well, hold on.
Oh, I was about to come to you, girl. Oh. You know you didn't plan out your... Oh, girl.
Actually, I did plan it. So, it's not like a plan.
Solomon said, wait a minute, glasses.
So I think I either want to be cremated or turned into a diamond, because that's a thing. And
Ooh.
That is, I've never heard of that, but I don't gotta Google it.
I gotta Google that. How would you turn into a diamond? Do tell.
because you're made out of carbon, and so they can compress you. You know, the whole pressure
If
thing.
cleared at this point, turn me into a diamond, and my nigga better wear it until he die. And he bet not sleep with nobody else, or guess
But
what?
so what?
Haunt. Go ahead.
Go.
I have a question for you after he
Casper.
say his thing. That's a good point. What you just said.
So so just like you were talking about people walking away with their ashes, and we were talking about having estates where you can pass things down to your legacy. So someone can inherit this diamond that is you. But I want my funeral to be for the people who are living. I'm dead. I'm gone. It is what it is.
Dead and
But I want the people who are coming to celebrate my life to actually celebrate their life as well. And so, like, if the money is spent towards renting out a luxury suite, people come, they just relax. I would love for people to get massages, sit by the pool, like
Okay.
actually relax and just take some time to like reflect on their lives.
That is nice.
Or if it was just like, rent out a beach house, people just come and just chill. I'm
You
dead.
a classy bitch. I
Well,
like you.
I'm dead. What am I gonna do with the money?
I like
you
the
right.
massages though. That's nice to be
I like
grieved to
the
get
I'm
massaged.
dead. What am I gonna do with the money? Because like I do think I want something very grand, but then at the same time it's like y'all go take a around the world trip or some shit. Like do something fun as well.
Yeah, but I don't think a lot of people spend their lives taking care of themselves. And so while they're thinking about me not being there, take some time to take care of yourself. That's it.
Melanie
Hold on,
said, so when you die, you really expect your significant other to stay faithful and then boy, please, whatever. Hey, boo.
Freed
Podcast.
his. Freed his.
He said, my aunt was cremated and I guess no one wanted to keep her remains. So they spread her around the cemetery like carpet freshener. I was so, oh my God.
But at least I smell good, so I could be a car freshener.
Oh my
Boy,
God.
please, whatever.
Let me tell y'all something. Knowing like the ins and outs, like I have a few friends that have worked in the funeral industry. I think that's what it's called. But they have said like the cremation process is very weird because once you put the body into the fiery furnace and you don't get taken out like Shadrach, Meshach, and them, child, you stay in there. Your ashes drop, and they pull your ashes out. But they don't get all of the ashes out
They
at one
don't.
time.
You
Like,
get somebody else's
you're probably
ashes,
getting Susie's mama's ashes as well as Shaniqua's grandma's ashes
Yeah,
and your
my
aunt's
name is
ashes. Like
Susie.
now it's like I'm sitting around like other dead people in my house.
Sorry.
Marco.
And Gucci think I love him.
That nigga think I'm loyal. But
I
speaking of
fuck with all
war,
of them. I be with all of them.
I be
might
with
be
all
in your
of that.
kitchen, nigga.
I might
Get
be
with
in
the- Hey,
They think I love her.
nigga, you don't love me.
Yeah, but speaking of that, so an opener in the comment asks, so when you pass away, do you expect your significant other to be faithful to you?
Yeah, let's go there. So
No.
that's a good question.
When I die, I think there's a lot of things that go into that.
I mean, you ain't never gonna find another nigga like me, so I mean, go ahead and do what you do.
I think for me personally, do I expect you to be faithful when I die?
How
First
can
of
you
all,
be
how
faithful to somebody?
how did I die?
Did you
That's
kill
what we
me?
gotta get into.
Or did I die naturally?
So that's okay. We get into how I died. Secondly, who is this new bitch? Because if it's somebody that was around us while I was living, like say I get sick, God forbid, and this bitch is the nurse,
Then they weren't.
we got a problem. Or if it's somebody that's like was a close friend or a family friend, like
We still have a problem.
do y'all remember on Best Man Holiday where she was like, you remember that bitch Tanya? Don't let him marry her. That's gonna be me. Like there'll be some people that I would tell my friends, do not let that nigga marry him. Don't do it. If I die early.
You won't.
Who?
Go-
I'm gonna say
die
this.
early?
You're not gonna.
I'm
God got a long.
I'm gonna be
live life
forever
for you.
young.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want you to live your life, baby. If I'm gone,
I'm the same way.
live your life. I don't, baby. I'm in heaven.
So you
Honestly,
believe in
I am
ghosts?
walking the streets of gold. and
If it's
eating
true
milk
love,
and
you should be
honey.
checking out right after me. y'all know when y'all know when people be married forever, one person die, and then baby, a few years later,
Or the next day.
the next person is dying.
Oh my God, y'all! This is true. I heard a story too. B. Girl said my best friend just told me that her uncle harbored his dead wife's body for months to collect Social Security.
Excuse me?
I heard about that too. So this is a true story. So I guess the grandma died, and she was the breadwinner for the house, and they had her in that fucking room for a year, collecting her Social Security check. And then the doctor was like, "Why haven't I seen my patient in a year?" And that's how they found out.
I just couldn't imagine how that house
And it was
smelled.
all crackhead. It was a white lady.
That house probably smelled terrible.
It was all on meth and crack.
Child. Oh my God.
I'm in.
Last question. If you were to check out today, if the Lord came and told you, here's your robe, baby, here's your crown, come on. Is there anyone that you would say, do not let them into my funeral?
Yeah.
No.
Quite a bit of people.
Come see me. Because I'm good. I mean, I have crossed over to the holy grail. I am happy. If you want to come see me, come see me. Come see me.
I'm going to hunt you in your sleep if you come see me.
You gonna hunch?
Hunt.
You
I
won't.
mean, what is it called?
Haunt, baby. Haunt.
I'm always fucking every episode.
You gonna come out with a knife and follow him
Probably.
around? You might be hunting them too.
I'll be like Monica.
You might be hunting and hunting, baby. And a little bit of hunching. You might be
a little Triple H.
You blocking anybody from your funeral?
No.
I'm not.
Just don't act up at my funeral.
Act up, you can get.
I think I'm not blocking nobody. Come see me.
Jared said he's not having a funeral, so what are you having?
Come see where he
A
laid.
graveside funeral? They have those.
Side note, it's also very strange how in different cities, and I know I'm about to pass the solid, but they're in different cities, depending on where you're at in the United States, grave sites are so different. So in Indiana, we take the casket to the grave, leave it there, and we go. In some cities, I have been to funerals where everybody stays while they drop the casket into the ground. I can't do that. That's too much for me.
If my body... Oh, ashes. What? If my ashes touch the floor, it's over.
Well, girl, we wouldn't even be going to the graveyard.
It'd be dirt to dirt.
Yeah, you won't have no plot, sweetie.
But I imagine a table of ashes so everybody's taking a
they can
necklace
do
or
that.
something. But what happens if...
And a necklace is actually really cute.
It is. My
Yeah, those are
my brother
cute.
made one.
They did that for the Braxton sister. But Solomon, go ahead and take it away, girl.
All right, before we get into the MengeATrios, here at Open Relationship Podcast, we are all about community, safe spaces, and open-ended conversations where we can agree or disagree and still be heard. Please continue to watch our live shows, check out our merch and our giveaways, and so click the link below so that you can be part of the chat. All right.
And buy stars, y'all.
And buy stars.
I mean, stickers.
or whatever.
Sticker stars, Cash App, Venmo.
Do it all.
So,
We need stickers to stay going live.
that part.
Okay.
But we previously had a conversation about our personal finances. We talked about our income. Could we live if we made a different amount of money? And so this conversation actually comes from the comments. So some of our openers and some of the non-openers or the soon-to-be openers. What?
No, I like how you did that.
Yeah, you did that well.
That was good
See,
shade.
at first I called them the sideliners, but they talked about what they wanted us to discuss, and they wanted us to talk about financial literacy. And financial literacy is the ability to understand and effectively use various financial
Boy,
skills.
please, whatever gave us $9.99. Thank you, boo.
While we're talking about finances, thank you.
Boy, please.
Whatever.
Podcast.
So financial literacy, again, is the ability to understand and effectively use various financial skills, including personal financial management, budgeting, and investing. And so when you think about your personal finances or your financial literacy, how would you grade yourself? Would it be, and using the alphabetical grading scale from A to F, would you give yourself an A for your financial literacy? Would you give yourself a B?
I'll give myself a B because my money is mixed, right? I have some money going, I don't really have, I'm trying to get away from a savings account fully. I'm halfway there. So instead of my money going to a savings account only earning 0.0001%, I'm investing in stock. And I can honestly say within 3 months, I probably made $1,000, which is good, right? Because in the bank, that same money would have been sitting there not earning any interest. Not enough interest.
I get what you're saying.
I say a B.
You ever thought about investing your money into a CD where it locks?
No, that doesn't grow slow. I mean, it's nice but like the money I have, it won't make sense to put in a CD.
Oh.
If that makes sense. Like if I had like $100,000, and I definitely do a CD, but I'm not there yet.
Okay, understandable.
How would you grade yourself, Marco?
I would grade myself a B because I'm a bad bitch. No, I'm just kidding. But
Girl, you on the road today?
no, honestly, I would honestly grade myself as a B. Just because I do work in the financial world, but there's still things that I need to learn. Like Rodney, like he invests his money in the stocks. I'm not there yet, but I invest my money into CDs. I don't mind my money being locked. And then in 365 days, I have this lump sum of money that I can do whatever with. So it becomes a battle. I don't like gambling, but I don't mind letting my money sit for a little bit.
Okay, yeah, you safe.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go B+. I do pretty well, but there's some things that I can learn. Like I think like I have kind of bad spending habits. I would, like I said earlier when we were talking about going outside, I would go outside and spend like $300 on like a Saturday and be like, oh, like why did you just do that?
Breathing.
Hello. Parking is $30 at a parking lot that the restaurant owns, which is crazy. But
And they
I
gotta
would say
pay to get in.
I would give myself a B. I have grown in my financial literacy. There was a time in my life where I was financially irresponsible, and then at some point it just kicked in. But I now, like, I have a savings account, I have a 401k, I invest, and there's property. So I am satisfied with where I am, but I would like to learn more. And so with that, when did you learn that money mattered?
Oh, shit. I would say I'm 33 now. I'll say around age 29. When I really started, like, fixing my credit. I'm going to keep it real. My credit score at 29, when I was just looking at it, remember 5 years ago? No, when was 5 years ago for 33? What's that? Do the math.
About 28.
It was 28 then. Yeah, 28. Correction. I was trying to get the Jeep. Remember I tried to get the Jeep? They told me no.
Yeah.
So my credit score at the age of 28 was a 575.
But look where God has brought you.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's when I really started, like, damn, I need to, your credit card limits was high. Had some shit in collections. You know, like, I'm going to keep it real. We open, right? Opener. So, like, I had shit I had to fix, and it took me about 5 years to fix all that shit. Like, I had myself on a strict plan. I followed Dave Ramsey, not to the T, but like paying stuff off. Like, it took me 5 years to get the debt I wanted off. Still have debt, but that I needed to get off is off, and I'm thankful for that. Student loans will always be there.
I would say mine hit.
I'm never paying it, bitches.
Mine hit in college. I think. My mom was very adamant about like financial literacy with me and my sister. Like she was very much so like you need to have a good credit score. If you don't have a good credit score, you're not gonna be able to get shit. If you like, she just talked to us about stuff like that. She didn't say it like that, but she made sure we understood how important a credit score is, how important it is to have like at least 3 months of rent saved up. So if something ever happened, like these are things that like she practiced with us and things that she told us we had to do. Like we didn't have an option. And then even when it came to like student loans and stuff, like. My mom was always like, okay, like, you don't need a refund check. Like, get what you need and, like, send some of the money back or don't even accept all the loans. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times in college, like, that's predatory lending to me. People are getting these refund checks for, like, $15,000, $30,000 and going and buying cars when you're an undergrad. Girl.
You don't need
like, it just wasn't smart. You
That
know
was
what I mean?
me.
So, like, in college is when it really started to kick off because, like, my mom was so over us about being financially savvy. But then when I was on my own, I had to learn, like, baby, you can't be swiping as Discover for pizza. Like, it's not working like that. You know what I mean?
That was me.
For me, it hit twice, but it was on different spectrums. So I remember being young, and my mother was trying to buy a car, and my parents had just split, and she was trying to get a car off of her own credit, and she just didn't have credit because my dad took care of most of everything when we were growing up. And she couldn't. And I remember her being frustrated. And in that moment, I realized I interpreted that as in order to get things in life or in order to have things, you needed to have other people. And so it created financial anxiety for me, which also created like this sense of dependency. But then I grew up, and of course I had my train of financial irresponsibility. I was very spoiled, but then I got cut off. And then when I got cut off, I had to figure it out. And so in figuring it out, just like Rodney was saying, like I had to go through this whole process of rebuilding my credit, establishing credit, fucking it up, then building it back up, and then getting to this place where I am now. And I remember walking into a dealership once, and I had this check, and I had a credit score. And so the woman was like, "What are you here for?" And I was like, "I want an Audi." And she was like, "Okay, well, let's see what you got." And so she was like, "Okay, well, you can leave with it today if you want." And I was like, "Oh, like, is that simple?" And she was like, "You have the credit score and you have this check." And I was like, wow. Like, money mattering actually meant like I had a sense of freedom. Like I could just do things. And so money became very important, but not in the sense of like money's everything. Mm-hmm. How about you?
Money started mattering when I was 26. I just left my retail job. I used to sell women's shoes, and I just got into the financial world. I was a part-time teller, like, thought I had, like, a good career and things like that. And I was like, oh, I live in Jacksonville now. I need a car. Because, y'all know, state of Florida is big. Ain't no buses and trains and shit like that. So went to go apply for a car, very similar to you. Got denied. I was like, yeah, you need to work on your credit. And I was like, oh, let me pull my credit reports. And honestly, I learned everything through Google. I'm very much so, I don't like really asking people for help. So I was just like, how do you improve your credit score? What is a dispute? Like, I need to start calling these creditors or whatever the case may be, start making payments and things like that. So it was a struggle for a little bit. But once I got into the financial world, when I started managing other people's money and telling them how to manage their money, I was like, oh, this is basically free knowledge for me because this is my job. But the same information that, for example, I'm giving y'all, I need to use for myself. Why am I not doing it? Yeah. Like, I got to sell these checking accounts, savings accounts, money markets, CDs, and credit cards and shit. Like, and then I'm going home doing X, Y, and Z, but I'm not on the computer researching on why I need to learn this.
I'll also say money started mattering when you, for me, it's 2 points. My parents teaching me about it, but then once you, like, get out in the real world and you realize, like, oh, these bitches, like, my friends got money. Like, I gotta make sure, you know what I mean? Like, not trying to keep up with your friends, but nobody wants to be the broke friend. Nobody wants to be the friend on vacation, like, oh, girl, we all gonna go to this signature restaurant. And you like, well, girl, I'm gonna go.
Cash at me $20
like,
real
no,
quick.
girl, I don't, like, you just get to the point that, like, you see everybody else leveling up around you, and you have to rise to the occasion. So I think that's another opportunity where, like, in our adulthood, we learn how important money is again.
And that was going to be my last question. Like, has there been anyone influential in your life that has significantly taught you about finances? Like, for me, I had an ex who, I remember we were laying in bed, and he pulled out his laptop, and he opened it up, and there was this big-ass spreadsheet, and all of his bills and everything were on it. And I was like, what is that? And he's like, this is my budget. And I was like, yo, what? And from that moment on, I was like, ooh, I might have to learn this B word.
Mine happened from my third assistant branch manager at my first bank that I ever worked at. She had everything laid down. Most of us don't know that we can have more than one savings or checking accounts or things like that at a young age. You might know now. But she had everything broken down. She had a car account. She had a bill account. She had a fund account. She had a bar account, a liquor account. And I was like... You're a
Damn, mama
real
had
adult.
money.
How much fucking money she have?
Girl, they wasn't making that much back then.
I mean, like,
Except for
again,
cheaper
like
back then,
she wasn't
too.
making like over 100,000, but like she also owned a home. She had a car note and like renter's insurance or home insurance and shit like that. But I was like, I need to know how you get to live your life and how do you still maintain bills. And she literally sat me down. She's like, look, I have all these accounts. She was like, ignore the numbers, but each account means something different to me. And that's what I have now. So
All them cars, though.
But think
like
about
you,
it.
you have a checking account for your car note and your auto insurance. I don't mind giving that account number to those people because the money's going to be there. You can pull it out every month and I don't got to worry about it. I don't like my main checking account having everything drawn out of it because at the end of the month when I look at everything, I have Blakes, I have Bulldogs, I have this, I have that, and everything is confusing to me. But if I have different bank accounts for different things, it makes more sense to me.
It sounds like an easy way to direct your dollars.
So yeah, like I know like if we were to go out and be like, ooh, I can't go to a signature restaurant this week because my fun account ain't really there. I didn't save. I bought something else. I did this. I did that.
I like that idea. There's so many cards. That's what I'm
No,
thinking about.
You don't have to get cards. All you need for State Farm or whoever you're paying, you need an account number and routing number.
What are we talking, so you're saying like so, but you have like a debit card for like your fun account.
Yeah, for my fun account, I have a debit card.
Right.
But all these other accounts, I give them routing and account numbers. That is all I give them.
Okay.
And I don't even have to have a debit card. They be like, you want to? Nope. But I can see them all on my online banking.
Okay.
Different strokes for different folks.
For me, it was an X. I give him that. That's all I give a bitch. My ex.
That and a side eye.
I give him that. He had his shit together. And I didn't. I didn't. But that nigga had his shit together.
You said someone that inspired you like to do better.
Ooh.
I would just say my mama. Like my mama, like once my dad and her separated, like my mama got her shit to like had her shit together. My mom was a stay-at-home housewife for a long time. So like seeing her just pop out and being like, new car, new crib, kids fine. I was just like, damn, like badass boss bitch. Like I don't have a choice. I gotta rise to the occasion. So
I love that. All right, Rodney.
All right, you guys. We are
that was
now getting into the letter. So, openers, we invite you into our home. You can write us a letter about anything you want to talk about. Or you want to ask a question. We are here for you. However, this is our disclaimer. We are not therapists. So please do not contact us for therapy. It's our free resources out there for therapy. Now, if you want to send us a letter, you go to the website at www.openrelationshippodcast.com and click send letter, or you email us at openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com. Now, let's get into this letter. I need some advice. I see that Rodney is a new homeowner. Oh, thank you, sweet baby.
Congratulations.
Congrats
again.
to you, sir. My long-time boyfriend for over 8 years wants to purchase a house together. I'm hesitant because we aren't married. What would y'all do in my situation? Oh, that's...
Oh,
Are you thinking about marriage? 'Cause
yes.
It's been 8 years. I'm not talking about you. I'm
Oh,
talking about the.
him. I was like, no, but it hit home for me. Oh, sorry.
Jared
We're-
gave $49.99 for the letter.
you,
know
Jared.
what, Jared.
Thank you.
Jared, you know.
and
Thank
Jared,
you,
you just
Jared.
gave $49.99 and the air came on. Praise God.
I would say, so I was in this situation. Me and my ex-partner, we were together, and we were talking about houses, and we were talking about a long-term relationship, but we weren't married.
How long were y'all together?
We were together for 9 years,
Oof.
and he wanted to buy a home, and I was kind of on the fence because I didn't know where we would be, what it looks like if we decided to not be together or let alone not be married. I say really think about this decision. I can't tell you what to do, but what I would do is do a lot of research of what it looks like. It might look good right now. Owning a home is great, things like that, but in a hypothetical situation, if y'all decide to have like a muddy ending to y'all relationship, you still are on that mortgage together. I'm not saying don't own a home, but maybe you own a home and maybe he own a home and y'all still together. You got to secure your bag before you secure his.
I say do it. I was a big advocate for marriage. I care about it, but not as much anymore. With the loan, you can sell a home. I feel like when you get married, divorces take a long time. They're very costly. It takes a very, very long time to divorce somebody and, separate assets. But when you're not married, bitch, sell a house, give me my half, get your half. It makes you have something in writing and make sure that y'all have an agreement that's already set in stones. When stuff do get bad, you can get stuff done. You can still get a life insurance policy on a person. Like, it's stuff that you can still do. You still don't have the paper to prove it. So I don't care about marriage in that aspect. But if y'all feel like y'all ready for a home and y'all have the agreement between each other, I don't see the issue, me personally, because you can always separate funds easily when not being married.
No, do not do it. That is foolish. If you, okay, there's conditions to this for me. If you own your own home already and this is like, oh, this is my second time buying a home, I'm going to buy it with 8-year bae. Sure, do it. But for this to be your first home and you're buying it with someone you've been with for 8 years who ain't, and y'all, if they're discussing marriage, sure, maybe you're just an investment for your marriage. But I think that for me personally, there's just a lot of conditions that come with it. 8 years in a relationship, and now you want to buy a home with me, and there's no plans for longevity here. Like,
baby, sign the legal
it's given.
first.
Yeah. I just think that for me personally, I think there's a lot of risk here. And I know they say scared money don't make no money, baby, but I care about my money, and I don't know if I would be willing to put that type of investment into something with someone and it potentially say it does go south. Sure, you can sell the house or do whatever, or you can make it an investment property or Airbnb and y'all can figure that out. But think about being in this relationship for 8 years, the relationship goes south, and now you are tied to this damn deed with somebody who you probably might not even want to talk to. And the court's not finna get involved because y'all just boyfriends.
Nope, not just boyfriends.
You just boyfriends. At this point, you roommates, baby. You finna get a roommate after 8 years. That's cute, girl.
And you a rapper.
And you're what?
Rapper.
I don't have time.
Oh my God, Marco, now.
Messy.
Just living life on the dreams.
I would say
You wrote Jazzy Sullivan than me, bitch.
I'm with Shazam on this one. I just think about the whole process of like buying a house, and I also think about like being sure about something. And so in order to buy a house, for me, like I would have to be sure that this is where I want to live long term. But I don't know. Well, there's not enough information here for me. Like, you're looking at buying a house, but you guys even haven't decided what y'all are going to be doing. And that maybe that's a little judgmental on my part. Maybe you're satisfied with being boyfriends after 8 years. No,
that was nasty.
Let's get the shotgun from Marcus' car.
I don't. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe my delivery was off on that one.
Message still
No,
stands though.
it was on. It just wasn't.
I'm sorry, but I also think about like you're talking about a 30-year mortgage. You're talking about a long time,
Or
right?
15.
Or 15, but they haven't even committed on 8. So
Ooh, better yet, 10.
You know what?
They're not even in double
I say
digits.
go for it, sweetie. Get that house.
Hey.
Wait.
Get that
Rodney,
head,
would
get-
you go for it?
I would.
After 8 years of regular relationship?
I mean, I know who the person is, so I would. 8 years, I would. Honestly, I would.
That shocks me. But
So get that hair, get that bread, and then leave.
If it don't work out, you can separate shit easier. I mean, this is how I think. I seen relationship where shit took so fucking long because they had so much property together. Like, and they had to separate this, had to do this. This is too much. Get me the fuck
That's
out.
what lawyers and attorneys are for.
Is it? I don't want to pay you, bitch. I can just send myself. Just get me the fuck out
Do a
this
Porsche.
shit. Baby Porsche. Anyway. Okay.
Portia had a prenup. They not married, so they can't get no prenup.
Yeah, you're right. I hope we helped you, opener.
Child, they still damn confused.
Look, we are not therapists.
Can I say that?
And obviously not accountants and not fucking lawyers.
Rodney, take us out.
No, Solomon does.
Oh, you're right. Let me stay in my lane.
You been giving your job all day, but I don't understand. You have your job, sweetie. You trying to get promoted?
Yeah. Does it come with an increase or a decrease?
You are now one of the elites.
Do I get a pizza party and a certificate, or what do I get?
You're
All
not
right.
in the budget.
Thank you, openers, for coming and joining the four of us and our fifth seat as we swallow hard topics and spit difference of opinions.
All right, Oprah. See you next week. Ooh, child, I'm drunk.
Already? Oh.
Hi.